Welcome back into extended pregame coverage. BYU and Cincinnati here on Cougar Sports Saturday. Mitch Harper and Kyle Ireland. Earlier today, Kyle, I had the chance to witness Big Noon Kickoff for the second time this season. It was kind of cool to see a different vibe of Big Noon. You know, at BYU, it's in the parking lot, the west parking lot at LaVell Edwards Stadium. Here in Cincy, it was at Bearcat Commons is what they called it. It was a really cool backdrop. Some historic buildings in the background on campus. I really liked it. It was a grass lot, a lot of fans, a lot of students. BYU fans made their presence felt. Thought it was a really cool atmosphere this morning. But here's my hot take, Kyle. I think Big Noon Kickoff is more entertaining than College Game Day. That's, seeing College Game Day earlier this year, and maybe that was because it was so close to kickoff, but I like Big Noon. It's a better party atmosphere, I think, with BNK than College Game Day. Yeah,
it was really fun when it was in Provo for that Utah game, Mitch. And it's also nice that BYU's gotten, some of the national spotlight through College Game Day and Big Noon Kickoff this season. It's fun to have that recognition, even though, it was only there for the BYU-Utah game in Provo. But to have these national, pregame programs give a little spotlight to the Big 12, to BYU. I think it's fun. It adds some value to the league as far as like the national college fan base is concerned. But the one thing that I will say, Mitch, is even with the college football playoff stuff, it's like BYU and the Big 12. It just seems like it's an uphill battle with these programs. Like you'll get some love on these national programs, but then throughout the week afterwards, it's like, all the love goes to the SEC. All the love goes to the Big Ten. I hope we get to the point one day where, all of these power programs are viewed in a similar light, because everything is hypothetical otherwise. I mean, you're not playing a conference game against Alabama, so how do you match up against Alabama? Well, it's all hypothetical. Like, nobody knows. And so it's fun to have some of the national talking points around it, but at the end of the day, all it is national talking points. As far as Big Noon Kickoff today is concerned, Mitch, what was your favorite sign? Because I saw you post, if people go on to X or social media, they can find you at Mitch_Harper. You posted some of the pictures you took this morning of these signs at Game Day. I always love the Big Noon Kickoff and Game Day signs, Mitch, but the one that I would say is my favorite from what I saw, the ones that you took this morning, I loved even the Mormon on Dancing with the Stars got upset. I love the cultural signs and the takes that involve these teams.
I like that for sure. The Dancing with the Stars reference was funny. There were a lot of signs that I cannot reference here on the show. So for that, Cincinnati fans brought some heat there. There was also a great one that just simply said, Cougar Tell is greater than Skyline Chili, and it was held by a BYU fan. I love that. Another one was Harambe was an inside job by BYU.
Oh, dang.
I totally forgot that Harambe was at the famous Cincinnati Zoo. That happened here in Cincinnati, so that was a deep cut poll. That was about a decade ago with Harambe.
Too soon.
Good point, Kyle. Too soon indeed. There were some other ones that had the Cosmo. Cosmo was better than the Cincinnati Bearcat. There was another one too that the Bachmeyers love the Bearcat so much they named their kids Bear and Tiger. I thought that was kind of funny. That was pretty
awesome.
Good. There was another one too. I'm looking at some of my notes from the Big Noon Kickoff with the signs. There were a lot of like religious ones, which again I don't understand. Like someone held up a reference to the Ten Commandments, and I'm thinking, come on, Cincinnati fans, like are we serious here? And then also maybe it's just me not getting, I don't want to say sensitive, but they're referencing things that just aren't part of the LDS culture either. Like they're making references that you hear in other religions. Like, okay, if you're going to mock the religion, which I don't advise that, but if you do and you're that type of person, maybe understand like the actual, references in the culture a little bit. So anyway, but I thought it was a great environment. It was pretty cordial. I think there was a little bit of back and forth between Cincinnati fans and BYU fans a little bit, but it was pretty cool. I thought there was nothing too egregious from the Cincinnati students. It was a fun time. In the pregame or pre-show, the DJ of Big Noon Kickoff, who was the same guy in Provo, he's advising the Bearcat fans, please do not say the word that is not allowed on radio or TV. Please do not say that. So if you want to say that, get it out now and do not say it during our TV broadcast, please. For the record, that was never brought up pre-show at Provo. Say, please do not say this on TV. So great day at Big Noon Kickoff. Going to be a great day, I think, for BYU and Cincinnati. And we are continuing the coverage in the next hour. Hour number 4 on the way here on Cougar Sports Saturday.